Hi, I'm Roberta Grossman, and I'm the producer and director of a film called Who Will Write Our History? The goal of this IndieGoGo campaign is to raise money for 10 days of shooting in the fall. This is, in my opinion, the most important untold story of the Holocaust.
It was on the third anniversary of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. Rachel Auerbach, who was a survivor, she just got up and said, look, enough talk, enough speeches. There is a treasure buried underneath the ruins of the Warsaw Ghetto. There's an archive, and I won't rest until I'm sure that you've found it.
In the past 8 years, I've made 3 feature documentaries on Jewish history. Who Will Write Our History tells the story of Emanuel Ringelblum and the secret archive called the Oneg Shabbos that he created in the Warsaw Ghetto.
Emanuel Ringelblum was a historian as well as a community organizer. Ringelblum's mission was to document Jewish life during the war.
Saturday, October 12, 1940, the loudspeaker announced the division of the city into 3 parts: German, Polish, and Jewish. Gradually, a ghetto is being established.
And then at some point in 1940, he understood that this really had to be a collective effort.
I selected capable people, and as a result, the co-workers of the Oneg Shabbos have constituted a uniform body, ruled by a single spirit, pervaded by a single idea.
This group of people who Emanuel Ringelblum brought together decided to tell the story of the Warsaw Ghetto, of the Jews during World War II, from their own perspective.
The Jews started to write. Everyone did. Journalists, authors, teachers, community workers, even children.
They were collecting hundreds, thousands of documents of writing, memoirs, poetry, photographs, paintings. If the Nazis had found out, they would have been killed and the documents would have been destroyed.
You don't really need guns to fight. You could fight with paper and pen. That was one of the most effective forms of resistance, to leave time capsules that will say, you failed to kill us. As long as we control how we're remembered, you haven't killed us.
Wednesday, July 22nd, 1942. A day of turmoil, chaos, and fear. The news about the expulsion of the Jews is spreading like lightning through the ghetto.
On July 26th, there was an extraordinary meeting of the archive. They decided that it was time to bury everything that they had collected so far. There was no time to lose.
The members of the Oneg Shabbos realized they probably wouldn't survive, and that their writings and all the writings that they had collected might be the only thing that survived to tell their story after the war.
As they were filling the boxes, they were writing their last wills and testaments.
My daughter Marguerite is 20 months old today. She has fully mastered Yiddish and speaks it perfectly. I pity this lovely little talented girl. She too deserves to be remembered.
What we were unable to cry and shriek out to the world, we buried in the ground. I would love to live to see the moment in which the great treasure will be dug up and scream the truth at the world.
Almost no one outside of academic circles knows about the Oneg Shabbos archives, and I want to change that. My goal with this film is to give a voice to the people in the Warsaw Ghetto who's fought so hard to survive. But this can't happen without your help. Let's not forget them. That's the one thing that they really didn't want, was to be forgotten, to be nameless victims. Please help support this campaign. Please help support the production of this film. Please help us remember Ringelblum and the Oneg Shabbos archive. Thanks very much.